Greetings to all of you, my dear sisters and brothers and my dear friends, and all of you are welcome to my new broadcasting and streams in the desert. This is your Pastor Yeti. I have begun to deliver, now begin to conquer and possess. Deuteronomium or Deuteronomy, chapter 2, verse 31. The Bible has a great deal to say about waiting for God, and the teaching cannot be too strongly emphasized. We so easily become impatient with God's delays, yet much of our trouble in life is the result of our restless and sometimes reckless haste. We cannot wait for the fruit to ripen, but insist on picking it while it's still green. We cannot wait for the answers to our prayers, although it may take many years for the things we pray for to be prepared for us. We are encouraging to walk with God, but often God walks very slowly. Yet there is also another side to this teaching. God often waits for us. Quite often we fail to receive the blessing He has ready for us because we are not moving forward with Him. While it is true we miss many blessings by not waiting for God, we also lose numerous blessings by overwaiting. And there are times when it takes strength simply to sit still. But there are also times when we are to move forward with a confident step. Many of God's promises are conditionally requiring some initial actions on our part. Once we begin to obey, He will begin to bless us. And great things were promised to Abraham, but not one of them could have been obtained had he waited in Chaldea. He had to leave his home, friends, and country, travel unfamiliar paths, and press on in unwavering obedience in order to receive the promises. The 10 lepers Jesus healed, were told to show themselves to the priest, and they went. They were cleansed. If they had waited to see the cleansing sun to their bodies before leaving, they would never have seen it. God was waiting to heal them, and the moment for faith began to work, the blessing came. When the Israelites were entrapped by Pharaoh's pursuing army at the Red Sea, they were commanded to go forward, and no longer was it their duty to wait, but to rise up from bended knees and go forward with heroic faith. Years later, the Israelites were commanded to show their faith again by beginning their march over the Jordan while the river was at its highest point. They held the key to unlock the gate into the land of the promise in their own hands, and the gate would not begin to turn on its hinges until they had approached and unlocked it. The key was faith. We are destined to fight certain battles, and we think we can never be victorious and conquer our enemies. Yet as we enter the conflict, one comes who fights by our side. Through Him we are more than conquerors. If we had waited in fear and trembling for our helper to come before we would enter the battle, we would have waited in vain. This would have been the overwaiting of unbelief. God is waiting to put or to pour out His richest blessings on you. Go forward with bold confidence and take what is yours. I have begun to deliver. Now begin to conquer and possess. Go forward with bold confidence and take what is yours. Blessings to all of you, my dear ones. This is your Pastor Yeti. I love you guys. Bye.